I miss the old chair.
It doesn't miss you at all.
So, living a life of purpose and meaning and positive vibrations and working toward things, I talk to my wife, and my wife talks to me, and she brings up this word a couple of times in teachings about surrendering to the moment. And that's a tough word for me. And the first talker up here today about the car accident and letting go.
You see, you're not surrendering your desire. When you surrender, you're surrendering your resistance to your desire. You're surrendering beliefs that don't allow your desire. And the reason that we know that so emphatically, the reason we're so sure about that, is because we know that as life caused you to ask and desire, that those desires are valid and they remain. Once the desire is born, Source supports it all the way out to its full fruition. And so you can't stop desiring. You're not surrendering your desire. You're just surrendering anything that's keeping you from it, like struggle and trying too hard and defending yourself and rationalizing and justifying and trying too hard and efforting. It's those things that you're surrendering. And we are glad that you made the association with our first conversation, because that's exactly what happens. When you get into a situation, we just love it when you get to the place that you can't do anything else to fix something, because that's when you finally, usually only then, begin doing the things that work anyway. And the things that work anyway are all about energy and thought and alignment and emotion.
That's great.
We want to hear more from you, but in this concept of turning the vibration to the thought and the thought to the thing, in that process of turning thoughts to things, the first manifestation is an emotional one. So when you start having emotions about something, something's beginning to turn to a thing. So if the emotions feel good, then encourage it, perpetuate, stay right on that subject, poke around at that theme, encourage it. But if the emotion doesn't feel good, then focus somewhere else. Try to find other things to focus about, because that's how thoughts turn to things. Thoughts turn to things by attention to them.
So the word surrender, and I know it's surrendering the things that don't get me where I want to go, but is there another word that I can use to describe it?
Well, the word that we've been using for as long as Esther's been allowing us to flow through her is allow. And what is it that you're allowing? You're allowing your connection, you're allowing your power, you're allowing your clarity, you're allowing your true desire, you're allowing your receptiveness, you're allowing yourself to be in the receptive mode. You're allowing the cells of your body to receive. You're allowing well-being.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
That's it.
It's not an easy thing for humans to give in to their own worthiness, to surrender to your worthiness, to surrender to what's good. And part of it's because of lack of trust of what you're surrendering to. In other words, usually when an army surrenders to another army, there's torture involved or something. And so the idea of surrendering, so you got to trust what you're surrendering to before you're going to be willing to surrender.
Right.
So you're surrendering to the goodness that is all that is. You're surrendering to your own well-being. You're surrendering to your natural resources. You're surrendering to the clarity and profound perfection of your own desire that you've carved out of life. Yeah, really, really, really good. Enough?
Enough. Thank you.